welcome on this video. This is day one of board and train with Codden, and she's 9 years old, and she has a lot of control. Okay, so she's already expressed aggression, and so this is just the first 5 minutes. Okay, she just arrived just about an hour ago, and she was put right into the crate. And here, I use the remote collar briefly on vibration, just out to communicate with her a little bit inside the crate. She allowed me to put the muzzle on her just about a minute ago. And so I'm bringing her out. Now I did put the pressure collar on her, okay, just for better communication. But here I'm going to work her. I'm about to take her outside to the bathroom for the first time, but here I'm going to be working just some basic script with her, just to bring her into agreement a little bit, okay, with my personality and with the method, okay, just establish a little bit of foundation with her. And I just got off the treadmill myself, so I got a little energy out here myself. So again, I'm just going to work with it again, moving forward with her, just moving forward. You'll see she's very edgy, okay, very edgy. Move forward. So here, this is a good view here of dealing with an aggressive dog. Again, you want to use the muzzle. First priority though, if dog tries to get that muzzle off, okay, you can't let that happen, okay? You're going to have to, it might roll out a little bit. But again, you have to stay ahead of the curve here with certain protocols. Same thing, move forward. Again, I'm just doing it kind of loose, okay? Now this is one of the things, kind of good little insight here into an aggressive case. You do this because of, say, with my personality type, this is why sometimes trainers can get bit very fast, because it's about how this lines up. So when you first handle an aggressive dog, you want to just warm up to it, okay? Just very ease into it. Don't want to put a lot of, you need to keep them in the staging area, but you don't want to put too much, you don't want to tighten that script up too much. So I'm being kind of intentional, but you don't want to give them too much control at the same time. So it's kind of a balancing act here when you're working with an aggressive case. Just understand that. You have to take control, but you don't want to exert either. Same thing. I'm going to try to go into a down position. I'm not going to let her do that. This is more about us having kind of a little bit of a discussion here about how this is going to go down this next 2 weeks. Okay, she's here for 2 weeks. This is always the same thing. She's starting to get her paw up here a little bit. I'm going to tighten up the muzzle here on her. She could flash at any time, just understand. She could flash over, okay? She could have a little moment here. This is extremely challenging here for her based on the level of control she's used to. I'm not going to let her lay down. Even when I'm using the pressure collar here, I'm making sure I have good slack going on. I don't want to keep it communication, but see, just communication. Don't, if you're using a choke chain like this, don't keep that tight. Okay, you want to, using it for better control, but you don't want to over communicate with it. Same thing, move her forward. See how she's kind of edging here a little bit? We're just going to do this for a couple minutes. Don't want to do it too long, just a little bit. Here when you do it, try to just relax. She's used to being in control at certain levels, understand that. To do this, this is a lot for her, but this is a important first step here this way. So, yeah, keep reading, keep checking the muzzle, make sure it's not too tight. I'm just easing in. Little push-pull, not too assertive, okay? Just a little bit of a push-pull, a little nudge, go forward. Just doing a little bit of go around here before I take her out to the bathroom, because you don't want to get a dog out into the bathroom area like that and without getting a little bit of a script going first. So if you work with an aggressive case and you're taking over, you want to do it this way a little bit here first, just kind of work out. So I'm still close to the crate area, okay? I have more control in this area. And then once this kind of balances out a little bit, then I'll take her out to the bathroom area. Okay, but here, this is like kind of like a little bit of a, we're speaking some language here first, okay? We're having a little bit of a understanding that, I'm in control, and this is the way it's going to go down, but in a reasonable way. So I'm being reasonable. If I go too tight with the script on a dog with a lot of control, it may still be deemed to be reasonable, but it still could trigger her to flash over, which means launching to an aggressive state, and then she's trying to get the muzzle off. I have to kind of roll her out of that, not in a way it hurts her or anything, but to make sure I stay ahead of her so she can't get that muzzle off. But again, you try your best to stay out of those situations, okay? Because this is about just kind of walking that line here, just so she starts to kind of accept and come to agreement. Okay, but just a little nudging here. This is going really well. Okay, very happy with this. Just lining it up a little bit. This is a really good kind of warm up. Just walking around, circling around. Okay, that's pretty good. 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 So you got to see how that kind of went. Again, she just arrived. She's been aggressive. And again, this is just a warm-up, okay? She came in, the muzzle kind of big deal. You want to do it in a real safe way. So you put a muzzle on a dog that has a lot of control issues and stuff in the crate. You want to kind of spend about an hour with the remote collar, just if the dog's really trying to push hard against the crate to get them into somewhat of a forward roll, okay? So that they're not flashing over or extending that state of mind in that hard way. You want to spend some time with that first. And then once they're settling in a little bit, then start into the muzzle protocol. Okay, it's all about safety first. And then do some pre-scripting out, say within the training area like this for a few minutes, like I just did. Then I'll think about taking her out to the bathroom and starting into somewhat of a normal routine. So the first couple of days with an aggressive dog is more kind of normal routine, not too much intensive scripting, okay, that starts to come online more and more, but it's about doing it smart, okay? You don't want, when you're handling an aggressive dog, it's about doing it right. Now here's the other issue. I could be all emotional and use treats and all this stuff, and, you know, get her in agreement that way, but it doesn't mean you're fixing anything, okay? Just understand, it's very deceptive. You're not cleaning up the motives. The motives will stay rotten to the core, so don't buy into that stuff, okay? So when you're doing this, it's about doing it right, okay? It's got to be right relationship. Don't be deceived about the picture, so you have to be very intentional about, you know, what script you're bringing her into to make sure this cleans up. So just be very aware. It's got to be done properly. It's got to be, you got to promote right relationship at the relational level. Okay? Stay away from treats. Stay away from emotions. Stay away from certain things. Now, I could use a little bit of treat if I have to get a dog into the muzzle, but sometimes you'll notice when the dog's really aggressive and you even use the treat come out, man, they'll flash. Okay? So that won't even get you by. So it's always better just to take your time and just warm it up. Okay? But just safety first, okay? Just be break it down, be very methodical. And again, so anyway, that's a glimpse in. I'm going to take her out to the bathroom. You're going to see a lot more videos on her these 2 weeks coming up as she progresses through the board and training process, okay? As I start to get the foundation stone set, I start to get her back from the edge of this aggression that she's, the control issue she's holding on to, okay?